We present the news quiz with your chairman, Simon Hoggart.
Hello, and welcome again to the news quiz. We start with a cutting sent in by Chris Charlwood from Surrey, read by Brian Perkins.
Warning on a 4-foot inflatable Dalek, this is not a life-saving device.
Welcome on this third trip through time, space and the BBC airwaves. That was the news quiz from 2004, showing us once again that Doctor Who gets everywhere.
Now, great pairings of our time. Bread and butter, Morecambe and Wise, fish and chips, Doctor Who and the Daleks. They just sound right together, don't they? But sadly, the time-travelling Doctor and his bumpy metal buddies are to be cruelly separated. The BBC say the new series of Doctor Who will be Dalek-free. Sylvester McCoy played the Doctor from 1987 to 1989.
I didn't really feel I was the true Doctor until I'd done battle with the Daleks, and which I did. But because my Doctor wasn't kind of that violent, I actually talked them to death. So it was handy I'd kissed the Blarney Stone before I got the job.
So that's obviously the way to defeat the Daleks. But, from now on, the BBC is saying that we're no longer going to hear this noise during the Doctor Who series. Exterminate! What do you think of that?
Well, I think it's very sad, really. But maybe the Daleks, as they're making it in Wales, maybe they don't want the Daleks to have a Dalek.
Do you think, though, that without Daleks, Doctor Who will not be the series that it was?
Oh gosh, no. It's much bigger than the Daleks. I mean, the Daleks were brilliant and are great, and it's very sad they can't get them. But Doctor Who's much bigger than that. And also, I think it might be rather exciting for the writers and creators to come up with a new monster that will terrorise us all and make us hide behind our couches.
Well, yes, the BBC says that the Doctor's being reinvented. I suppose that's nothing new, but they're saying that there'll be a number of new and exciting monsters, a new enemy for the Doctor. But
yes,
quite difficult to top, not just the Daleks, but the Cybermen, the Sea Devils, the Zygons. I mean, which was your least loved enemy?
Well, I worked with the Tet Traps, who you didn't mention, and they were kind of bats that hung upside down with 3 eyes and lots of teeth. I thought they were pretty good. But, I mean, the Daleks definitely were the number one monsters of the time. But, times move on. Maybe they might move from pepper pots to coffee pots. You never know.
And we'll have more on the subject of the Doctor's arch-enemies later. One of the wittiest and most affectionate pastiches of Doctor Who came in 1994 as part of a Radio 4 series called Whatever Happened To. Adrian Morby chose 6 characters from fictional works and pondered on what they got up to after we last heard from them. One subject for examination was none other than Susan Foreman, formerly of Coal Hill School, London. When television audiences first met Susan and her mysterious old grandfather, they'd been spending time on Earth in the early 1960s. 2 of Susan's schoolteachers followed her home to a fog-shrouded junkyard, and then... Well, let's listen to the witness's own account.
I had a happy childhood myself, although I don't remember Galley particularly well. We moved to London in 1963, to Coal Hill. I came here with my grandfather. My parents were too busy with the shop.
What kind of shop did they run?
It sold concepts. Philosophical, religious, metaphysical, the kind of thing. You could buy them in purely intellectual form or printed on a T-shirt.
Ian Chesterton, Deputy Head, Coal Hill School.
Susan Foreman. Yeah, I remember her all right. She was the one who disappeared. Family owned a scrapyard in, where was it? Totters Lane, 1963. Yes, I'm afraid I do remember. It got me into the papers, didn't it?
How did you come to be at Coal Hill School?
Well, my parents were concerned about the education I was getting on Gallifrey. It was a very science-based planet. I was fine on astronomy, thermonuclear dynamics and warping, but my French wasn't very good.
French?
It's a universal language. Everyone in our galaxy speaks some French. It's invaluable in a system like Alpha Centauri, where you can't get served unless on parle un peu de français.
But why did you come to South London, then?
Well, that was my grandfather. He'd just retired, so my parents sent me here with him. I was supposed to go to a lycée, but to be honest, Grandfather was a bit nervous about...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?